We're gonna take a wild guess. You love avocados, don't you? And you've probably enjoyed avocados in a variety of dishes. They're the hero of guacamole, the secret weapon of tacos, and the superstar of avocado toast. It's no wonder that this new breakfast classic became the trend in the 2010s. From there, avocados truly leveled up, taking their rightful place as one of the world's favorite superfoods. Could this mean that avocados are as good for your blood sugar as they are for your taste buds? We're about to peel back the truth behind this delicious green berry. What are the surprising risks of avocados you should watch for? And what are the 4 big benefits of avocados? But before we dig into everything avocado, don't forget to like and subscribe. Diabetes Smarts is your hub for the latest and greatest diabetes fighting tips and tricks. And you'll definitely want to stick around because later in this vid, we're giving away 2 free gifts. So, is it a yes or a no for avocado? Let's find out. Are avocados good for diabetics? Or are there risks? It's true. Avocados aren't technically vegetables. They're fruits. Why? Growing off of trees and containing a single large seed, these green wonders fall into the berry category. Originally cultivated in Mexico, the Aztecs named them Avocado, which means, well, testicle. And as they grow in pairs and were used as an aphrodisiac, they became a symbol of love and fertility. In the early 1900s, these creamy fruits became known as alligator pears, and they became the hot new crop of the California farming industry. But outside of California, Hawaii, and Florida, avocados didn't truly find widespread appeal until the 1990s, when the cost of importing avocados from Mexico dropped. And from 2000 to 2015, the popularity of avocados quadrupled. In fact, it was reported that in one day alone, Super Bowl Sunday 2016, Americans consumed upwards of 140 million pounds of avocados. So yes, we're guessing that you're already a fan of the amazing avo. But the big question is, what's really inside these green fruits? So let's explore. 3 avocado risks. Risk number 1. Potential digestive issues. Generally, having 1 avocado or half an avocado per day is enough to reap the benefits of this fruit. But some individuals might struggle digesting this popular superfood. That's because, like many plants, parts of it pass through the digestive tract without being properly digested. This is mainly due to the dietary fiber content of avocados. Though it's critical to consume a significant amount of fiber each day, you can still have too much of a good thing. In some cases, eating too much fiber can cause irritation of the digestive tract. In fact, some people have reported that eating a large amount of avocado daily can aggravate their irritable bowel syndrome and other stomach issues, like bloating and diarrhea. But all in all, this really comes down to you as an individual. Some people are able to enjoy an abundant amount of avocados without problems. However, most doctors and nutritionists recommend consuming up to, and no more than, about half an avocado per day or about 3 to 4 avocados per week. Risk number 2. Avocados are high fat. According to the USDA, 100 grams of avocado, or about half one average-sized avo, weighs in with nearly 15 grams of fat. That's quite a lot for just one berry. Generally, too much fat in the diet can raise your cholesterol levels. In turn, this might increase your risk of heart disease. It's also been reported that consuming too much fat can impair insulin sensitivity and interfere with hormone signaling, which may lead to a rise in post-meal glucose levels. However, when it comes to diabetes management, the specific type of fat within a food is also critically important. It should be noted that avocados contain more mono and polyunsaturated fat than saturated fat. That means they'll supply more healthy fat, and in fact, fat which your body requires than the type of fat typically associated with weight gain and heart disease. We'll dive into the truth about the healthy fats within avocados shortly. But for now, the simple answer is yes, avocados are high in fat. And while they will supply those healthy mono and polyunsaturated fats, eating a large quantity of avos could supply an overabundance of saturated fat. This, in turn, may worsen your insulin resistance. But consuming small amounts of avocado will actually lend you the types of fat that your body requires. Risk number 3. Avocados are high calorie. Being obese or overweight can increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes, but losing weight or maintaining a healthy weight can actually help to lower your risk. So, with the high amount of fat in avocados, does that mean they'll be loaded with calories? Unfortunately, yes. A single avocado can contain over 320 calories, and most of those calories are in the form of fat. Typically, fat supplies 9 calories per gram, while both protein and carbohydrates clock in at about 4 calories per gram. So the more fat a food contains, the higher the calorie count will be. The National Academy of Medicine recommends getting between 20 to 35% of your daily calories from fat. Therefore, if you're on a 2,000 calorie per day diet, a single avocado may give you over 65% of your daily requirement of calories from fat. So, overconsumption of avocados could potentially skyrocket your daily calorie count and add inches to your waistline. That's why eating large helpings of avocados aren't often recommended for those who are trying to lose weight. However, if you stick to the recommended serving, which is about half an avocado, you can reap the health benefits while avoiding an excessive calorie load. So, those are the main risks of eating, or should we say, overeating avocados. But don't worry, there's still a magical array of health benefits to be found when you consume avocado in the right way. But before we get to the nutritional power of avocados, it's time to get you your 2 free gifts. Discover even more of the world's most powerful diabetes-fighting foods within our new ebook, Superfoods for Diabetics. Plus, learn the truth behind your food and your health by watching episode 1 of that diabetes documentary. To gain the power of each of these unique gifts, simply click the link in the description below. Now, it's time to reveal the 4 big benefits of avocados. Benefit number 4. Avocados contain healthy fats. While the health industry tends to hate on fats, let's show them a little love here. Not all types of fat are quote-unquote bad. As previously mentioned, avocados contain mostly unsaturated fats, specifically heart-healthy mono and polyunsaturated fats. So while a whole avo could supply close to 30 grams of total fat, only about 4 grams are in the form of saturated fat, while about 20 grams are monounsaturated and about 3.5 grams are in the form of polyunsaturated fat. Studies show that monounsaturated fats can aid weight loss, lessen inflammation, reduce triglyceride levels, decrease bad LDL cholesterol while increasing good HDL cholesterol, and improve blood pressure. In fact, multiple studies have shown that type 2 diabetics who changed their high-carb diets to include more monounsaturated fats lowered their blood pressure and decreased their risk of heart disease. Meanwhile, consuming polyunsaturated fats can improve brain health, help to remove LDL cholesterol, lower the risk of heart disease, provide needed antioxidants to fight free radical damage, and supply needed nutrients to help your body with cell maintenance. So, while this is one berry that's full of fat, never fear. The fat content of avocados are actually extremely good for you, and in fact, essential for maintaining a healthy body. But of course, moderation is key. Benefit number 3. Avocados are nutrient-packed. There's a good reason why doctors and nutritionists have fallen in love with avocados. They're positively loaded with beneficial nutrients. One large avocado contains 13.5 grams of fiber, 4 grams of protein, 6% of the recommended daily intake for iron, 21% of the RDI for potassium, and 22% of the RDI for vitamin C. In other words, one avocado contains more potassium than a banana and more vitamin C than an apple. Potassium can help prevent high blood pressure, improve kidney health, and can aid with glucose management. And vitamin C is a valuable antioxidant, especially for those worried about diabetes, as it can help prevent oxidative damage, boost immunity, improve mental health, and reduce diabetes-induced blood vessel damage. In fact, a recent study found that regularly eating foods high in vitamin C can reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by 22%. Plus, avocado also contains modest amounts of other beneficial nutrients, including vitamins B, E, and K, folate, manganese, copper, zinc, and phosphorus. Vitamin K has been shown to inhibit arterial calcification. Studies suggest that folate may lower the risk of heart attacks and strokes, and research has revealed that manganese helps to normalize insulin secretion. Also, avocados contain zero cholesterol and practically no sodium, and as previously mentioned, are low in saturated fats. Plus, avocados contain a bonus anti-diabetes compound, beta-cytosterol. This plant sterol has been shown to raise HDL cholesterol while decreasing that nasty LDL cholesterol. And of course, avocados are an excellent source of dietary fiber. Speaking of, benefit number 2, avocados are fiber-rich. While we've already explored the powerful nutrients of avocados, their fiber content alone is worthy of celebration. By now, you're probably aware of the supreme importance fiber has for your health and for your glucose control. A 100-gram serving of avocado can contain about 6.7 grams of fiber. That equates to 24% of the daily recommended intake. Avocados actually contain a combination of soluble and insoluble fiber, with about 25% of the fiber in avocado being soluble and 75% of the fiber in avocado being insoluble. Soluble fiber can help to slow digestion and can make you feel fuller quicker. Insoluble fiber can work to bulk up your stool and can relieve constipation. Together, both forms of fiber within avocados can help to improve bowel health, lower cholesterol levels, and aid blood sugar regulation. Recent studies even suggest that adding more fiber into your diet can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Plus, while many diabetics struggle to consume the proper amount of daily dietary fiber, even eating just half an avocado can go a long way towards ensuring that you get enough fiber during your day. Benefit number 1. Avocados can fight diabetes. Sure, they are high in fat, but avocados are very low in carbohydrates. That's why their glycemic index score is just 15, meaning avocados are low GI. That's great news for diabetics, as they shouldn't cause drastic changes in your blood sugar levels. Plus, while eating a ton of avocados might cause weight gain, eating a modest amount can also help you to lose weight. The healthy fat and fiber content in avocados can help you feel fuller for longer. A recent study even showed that participants had increased meal satisfaction and satiety after adding just half an avocado to their lunch. And so, by working to fill you up quicker, and by helping you avoid excessive in-between meal snacking, avocados will actually aid with weight loss. And losing weight increases your insulin sensitivity. Plus, research shows that diets high in monounsaturated fats can also work towards increased insulin sensitivity while improving your cholesterol levels. So not only will the fiber content help to decrease your appetite and aid with post-meal blood sugar regulation, the healthy fat content within avocados can bring you better insulin sensitivity and can lower your risk of heart disease. Meanwhile, the myriad of nutrients within avocados can work in a variety of ways to aid you in your battle against diabetes. Folate, vitamin K, and manganese have all been shown to carry powerful anti-diabetes effects, including helping to decrease the risk of heart attacks, reduce blood vessel damage, and normalize insulin secretion. Plus, the potassium content within avos can help improve kidney health while aiding your body with glucose regulation. And let's not forget that the excellent vitamin C content within avocados can work to lower your risk of developing type 2 diabetes in the first place. So, yes, avocados are one high-fat food which can still be a diabetes-fighting secret weapon. Okay, now, what's the verdict? Well, it's true that avocados contain a significant quantity of fat, but they also contain an amazing supply of beneficial nutrients. So at the end of the day, there are far more health benefits for avocados than there are health risks. And multiple studies have proven that a modest portion of the world's favorite green fruit can work towards weight loss and better blood sugar regulation. But, as is the case with most any food, you can still have too much of a good thing. So, be mindful of your portions. Still, when eaten in moderation, avocados can be a nutritious, delicious, and satiating addition to your regular diet. So, if you've ever watched someone else order avocado with their meal but were wary of adding it to your own plate, guess what? You don't have to get green with envy. Go green with a small portion of avocado, and you'll reap plenty of positive nutrition. Now, we want to hear from you. What's your opinion on avocados? Let us know your thoughts on today's topic in the comment section below. Before you go, don't forget about your 2 free gifts. Click the link below to grab both. Plus, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the Diabetes Smarts channel, your home for all the latest info on how to better manage diabetes. We'll see you next time. Have a happy, healthy, and diabetes-fighting day.